Help a Hamster by Hillary Robinson and Mandy Stanley. My friend, Alfie Tate, is now the hamster monitor. Mr. Davis asked him to be the hamster monitor when Erica brought our class hamster, Henry, back to school after the holidays. You'll never guess what had happened. Henry had given birth to 4 baby hamsters. We were surprised because we all thought Henry was a boy hamster. Erica has lots of hamsters at her house. They played and run around in the hall because Erica's mom says that even hamsters need to stretch their legs. Mr. Davis said, "It sounds as if hamsters have a lot of fun at Erica's house." One of the baby hamsters looked small and sad. Mr. Davis said that a family of hamsters is called a litter. This was not to be confused with the litter that we put in trash cans. Alfie Tate said that a lot of geese is called a gaggle of geese, which we thought was funny. I thought Henry was finding it hard to look after them all, so I asked Mr. Davis if we should find new homes for the baby hamsters. Mr. Davis said, "I was having exactly the same thoughts, Olivia." Alfie has called the sad hamster Alfonso, but the other 3 don't have names yet. Alfie Tate said that he wanted to help find new homes for the hamsters because he was adopted when he was 3, so he knows what it's like to go and live in a new home. Mr. Davis said, "Okay, Alfie, have a chat with your mom and dad and see what they think." Alfie's mom came to see the hamsters, and Alfie brought a book with him. He called it his life story book. It was given to Alfie by the people who cared for him before he was adopted. It had pictures of him as a baby and one of his birth mom, and letters from the people who helped look after him before he came to live with his new family. One letter from Alfie's birth mom said she really loved him, but she found it difficult being a mommy. We all wanted to help Alfie find new homes for the hamsters. Alfie drew a picture of hamster bunk beds with a ladder so that a hamster could sleep on the top bunk if it wanted. Barney thought someone at his swimming club might like to adopt a hamster. Then I went with Alfie and his mom to put up the posters in the library, in the convenience store, and at the swimming pool where Barney goes. We sat with his big brother Max and we watched Barney swim. Every day I helped Alfie clean out the hamster home and we gave them fresh food and water. Alfonso still seemed a bit sad and got pushed away from the bowl by the others, so we fed him ourselves. Alfie said he didn't know hamsters could be bullies like people could be sometimes. He said when people called, he asked them lots of hamstery questions like, "What would you do if a hamster had a tummy ache?" Then our principal, Mr. Banks, Alfie's mom, and Alfie decided which hamster would be happy in which home. But Mr. Banks thought Alfonso still needed some special care from us. Henry still didn't seem to be able to care for Alfonso. Alfie drew a picture of a hamster with a sad face. Alfie says he can't remember if he had a sad face. He said he can't remember if he was sad before he was adopted, but he thinks he might have been. Alfie's mom came to school. She had chatted with Alfie, Alfie's dad, and his brothers and sisters. She asked Mr. Banks and Mr. Davis if they could adopt Alfonso. So now Alfonso has a new family. Alfie says Alfonso likes his new home because he has his own hamster bowl. He can run around and everyone loves him. Then guess what Alfie made for Alfonso? He made him his very own life storybook.